Hi there everyone, welcome back for the last time to Kleines. I am Walter P. Barnstormer, and today we start off with a very unique view. I just went up in a little hot air balloon and thought I'd have a little look at what we own at the minute. So it's been a short series, but it's been a successful series. We can see from here the extra fields that we bought, the bit of expansion that we've had. You see our cattle have grown. Off in the distance we can just about see the horses and see a little bit of the greenhouses. So it has been definitely a very fun experience, this one. But we're into the last couple of days now. So what I'm planning to do with this is this grass field across here. It is ready to go. It's been ready now for a few days. We're going to cut it down, make it into a little bit of hay, sell that off. The cattle are all going to go. We're going to have one big corn harvest. That'll be happening tomorrow probably. I'll sleep in the middle of the game. And one big corn harvest. We'll hire in a new combine harvester for that, and we'll go out with a bit of a bang. So thanks for coming with us all the way through this series, guys, and for one last time, let's get ready to go. Right, so we're going to start off with a bit of hay, which means going in here and getting my mowers on. I haven't actually had these mowers on, I think, for quite a while now. It certainly doesn't seem like I've done any mowing for quite a while. I suppose I've had that pit full of silage, so I haven't really needed to. Oh, that's another thing. I forgot all about silage in that pit. I'll have to get something done with that as well. I was thinking of making a little bit of TMR or something, just because I bought that mixer and I've never used it. But I might need a little bit if I'm going to have corn harvest tomorrow. The cows may need a little bit more feed, so yeah. Tell you what, let's do that then. We will make one load of TMR and get that into our cattle as well. I wonder if there's anywhere on this map you can actually sell TMR. It could be quite a good little money spinner as well for the end. So what I will do at the end is I'll have a bit of a farm sale of everything that we didn't have whenever we started this series. I'm not going to sell off all the machinery and stuff because that's a little bit unfair, as I kind of started with a lot of that, so it seems like a little bit of false profit if I'm saying, oh, I've made all this money whenever I haven't really. But we'll get in here, get this unfolded. Right, and get ourselves with these excellent little John Deere mowers. It's definitely a good mod, this one. I've always liked these mowers in this map. It's the first time I've used them in whatever it's been, 3 years of Farm Sim. And well worth having. Really good mowers. So now I'm recording this video on the Sunday, the 21st of November. So obviously Farm Sim comes out on the 22nd. Been watching a lot of the videos on YouTube so far of everybody playing it that's got early releases for it. I mean, hands up to Dagger when he's been, I think he's on day 2 and released 8 videos so far. I think he is literally sleeping, eating Farm Sim at the minute. Everyone else as well for all the streams that they've been doing. Farmer Cop, Virtual Farmer, Mr. CDP of course, DJ Goham, all the guys, big and small. They've really embraced the release so far, and I've been churning out some great content, especially so early on. So hopefully, I do have it pre-ordered, and Steam should be downloading it for us tonight. So with any luck, I'll be able to get some time and get my first videos out tomorrow as well. I've got a couple of thoughts on what I fancy doing. I'm planning on doing a kind of a let's play one, just a normal start up and how far can we progress type one. I've actually been considering I might start a time-lapse series as well. I'm not it's a bit of a weird one. I'm not a massive fan of time-lapse series. I would watch Chainsaw 100 now and again, but I just find it hard because obviously without the audio in the background, kind of talking and what's going on at the time, I tend to watch these videos more as a multitasking as well. And because you have to really watch these videos if they're time-lapsing with no talking, so I just find it harder to do. But I quite like the concept though, and I like the speed and the progression that it always shows. So I'm going to have a go at one. Not sure where yet. I might do Elm Creek, I might do Elmgrat, I might do O'Belleron. Haven't made any decisions, but if you're into I can't get even the word out, time-lapse videos, then keep your eye out, and you might see me doing one sometime soon in the future too. But I've been sitting here chattering, and it's amazing. I've nearly finished the harvest here already in this field. Time definitely does fly. Might be able to get one swipe down and get it all in. With my luck, it's going to leave a quarter of an inch, I'm sure. Yeah, I think it's going to fit. Or certainly the vast majority of it's going to fit. Oh, I missed a little bit there. Come back up again and catch that. Oh, missed another bit. Oh, I'm missing lots now. Oh well. Just going to have to take another run up the field, I think. So what's everybody's plans then yourselves whenever FS22 comes out? Who's pre-ordered it? Who's playing it on Monday? Who's taking a day off work to play with it? I know some people that whenever new games like this come out, they'll almost take a full week off work just to enjoy them. Been watching a bit of stuff on Farmer Cup about the grapes and things like that as well. Not too sure what I'm going to do with grapes and the likes at the start. It does seem to be quite a big investment. So I may leave them for a little bit. But I mean, I make all these things and really, honestly, I've got no idea what I'm going to do at all. Make sure no cars coming. And very sadly, for the final time, the mowers go away. Hopefully we will see these again in FS22. Definitely a set of mowers that I would be looking to buy again. Now I will do it as hay this, just purely because then I can bale it up and sell it as well. It's always nice to have kind of an end of game total. See how far I've come. I obviously came into this one to start with a fair bit of debt, but I have been paying it off as I've gone through as well. We are now debt free. I did do that at the end of, was it a couple of episodes ago? Can't quite remember when I paid it all off, but that was really down to that miraculous forest that I bought. Paid £70,000 for 2 fields and cut down the trees in 1 field and made about 90,000 pounds I think it was. So I mean, that was just amazing. That really did set this series alight, and if it had been progressing it would have made a massive difference to us. I can't quite remember what machinery I did and didn't have whenever I started as well, so whenever it does come to having a bit of a sell off at the end, I'll do my best to remember. I know roughly what we had. I can't remember things like this, the tether we had or not. I know a windrower we did have, but I did change it out for the one that we'll see again in a couple of minutes. I'm pretty sure I did have this tether. Yeah, nearly sure I did. I haven't really bought too much machinery as I've gone through. A couple of bits for forestry and a couple of things that I've hired. So really it should just be the extra bits and pieces of fields, the greenhouses, definitely the extra land. That was an extra purchase. I'm just trying to think actually, because we did amalgamate 2 fields into 1. Can't remember what I owned at the start in that one. Did I purchase another field? Might need to have a little look actually before we finish this and go back and see. Yeah, I'll do that. And then at least I know I'm selling the right land at the end of it. All the silage is in the pit as well. I'll probably have to scoop that up somehow. Whether it's with the bucket or just take the loading wagon into it. So I'll make up a load of TMR, use a bit of the silage for that, and then the rest off it. And just have to get sold. That'll have to be a job that gets done today, because I'll have to take it to the whatever you call it, the biogas, the the place where we always sell silage, I can't remember the name of it now. It'll pay us at midnight, so yeah, need to make sure I get that money in the bank as well. We do have about 12,000 litres of slurry at the minute as well. There's nowhere in this map that I can sell it, so it'll just have to go on to the next owner, I think, or whoever I sell the farm to, and they get some free cow poop. Yeah, that's alright. I've never got as far as getting a slurry spreader on this, just with 10 cows. Never really produced enough to warrant it, but we definitely would have been investing in the herd now. That was one thing I definitely wanted to do, it was grow the number of the cattle. But don't worry, on FS22 we get to do it all again, start from scratch, and see how big we can get. Right, anyway, I'm going to crack on with this. I'll finish off this tedding, go get the windrower out, and then we'll get the baler ran around this field as well. So we'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Well, here we go with the final strath of hay now. I don't think we'll be able to squeeze out another bale from anything here. No, we may have to leave this last little bit alone in the baler. Yeah, going to be well under 2,000. Haven't been counting how many bales we've actually got out here, but it seems to be quite a few. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus whatever's in the baler as well, so 14, 15 bales from that one cut. Wow, again, as ever on this place, we do seem to end up with excellent yields. But we do put the time in, we do put the effort in, and we look after the ground, so we should be getting excellent yields as well. But again, this is another great baler, another good mod that'll be sad to see go from FS19. Hopefully it will make another appearance, FS22, I'm sure they will. I've seen a couple of videos about the mods already, and it does appear that if the modders do want to convert to 22, it won't be a massive amount of work for them. It will be some, but hopefully easy enough that a lot will actually take the time and bring them out again. So where am I going? I'm going over here for my trailer. Now, because I already have quite a few hay bales in stock, I'm not going to worry about keeping anything now. These will all be going straight to the sell point, which will be, I'll just take a quick look, I'm not too sure where we've been selling hay at. Don't know if we've ever actually sold any hay on this map. Here we go, it's on the rise in the barn. Oh yes, I remember now. I remember driving across there before. So we'll have a couple of trips to do across there. I can't remember how many bales this trailer holds in one go. Is that a car? No. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I swore I saw a car to come in driving down that road. And wow, I think my grass is just regrown as well. So it's ready for cutting again. I think we'll leave it this time. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this little bit of hay here. It's gone just out of bounds. Could have pulled it back in with the windrower, but I don't think we were that desperate for it. We've got a good supply of bales here. Oh, this would be good actually if I can get them all. No, I think I think it only goes 2 rows high, so... I know it is only saying 55% full, so yeah, we'll get all of these on one trailer actually. Oh, really good. Oh, and that's an interesting way to load bales. So I've actually got space for 4 more. What I might do then is drive across to our little hay storage area, see if I can get it to pick up another 4. May as well go across with a full load if I am going. This is of course where it could all go comically wrong, and it takes bales from the middle of the stack or does something really strange. It's not going to pick them up from there anyway, so if I back into here, what happens? I just want to pick up the first 4 bales out of the stack. No? Oh, it doesn't seem to be one. Ah, there we go. And we're full now. Should still give us a good bit of return on this though. So, do I have to drop all of these off in order to get them to sell, or do they not just sell automatically? Okay, let's try this. Ah, there we go. That was what I needed to do. So, £12,500. That is better than a poke in the eye, as they say. And I still have plenty more in stock yet, along with a lot of straw bales. Right, so I think the next job on the agenda is we will jump in the JCB, do a quick load of this as well, give some more feed to the cattle. They are running a little bit low, and we definitely don't want them going hungry in the last day. So somewhere around about there I think will leave us enough space to get in it with the JCB. So what I may do, scoop up, put a bit of silage in first. 1 bucketful should be, I think, more than enough. Well, if I go for 4,000, that would be roughly the same equivalence to a bale then. I think this thing holds about 5,000. So just slightly less than a bucket. And then we'll get a bale of hay in, a bale of straw, and then see if we need to adapt anything for the mix after that. Ooh, so, spot on, just over 4,000. Pretty much what I wanted. I think I was just having trouble seeing the trigger. I'll quickly swap the bucket out for the bale grab. Hit the side of a mixer. Well, it's taking it. It's taking it, and according to that, we do have TMR. I think I will have to go in from this side, looking at where it comes out. So hopefully, yep, it'll come up and tell us when we're in the right place. And the cows are going to get for the first time some lovely TMR. So they were running a little bit low, they were getting to the edge on hay. We had plenty of grass left. We should have enough straw. I'll give them a little top up of water whilst we're here. The horses have plenty of everything, as do the chickens. So anything that we do have in stock, we should be able to sell. So they ended up with more than enough for today. Yeah, loads. They'll actually see their milk production going up now as well. We have over 1,000 litres of milk. It's another thing we need to sell. But we'll do that after we sell off the cows as well. Otherwise it will just keep producing more and more. So I will jump back onto the bale trailer again, pick up whatever other bales we have, as I'm pretty sure we don't need anything now. So it'll be a matter of running all of these around to the barn. I think that's the only place that's going to take bales. So a couple of trips backwards and forwards, a few more pounds in the bank, and then we'll probably skip time forward until all the corn is ready and start the harvest on that. And with this one, we have just cleared the pit. Not quite a full load for this one. I've done two more in between. Taking another 26,000, so this was the last few bits that I could get out of it. So I'm not going to have enough time today, or this in-game day, to do all the corn harvest as well. So I might go back, sell off the animals. Actually no, I'll leave that until tomorrow. I'll go and rest, and then we'll start off by selling off our animals. What did I get? Another £5,500. So yeah, we'll sell off the animals, do the eggs, do the milk, do all of those kinds of things, the horses and whatnot. See what money we end up with there. And we'll definitely have the corn, we'll be ready overnight. So then we'll hire ourselves a nice big combine, go into that and empty out our silos. One more sleep in Kleines. Alright, so yeah, we'll just jump back in the house, call it quits for nearly a day, and have a 7 o'clock start tomorrow. At that time everything should be ready for harvest. £231,000, wow. The series is really just starting to take off now. So we're going to have to run around the different pens. We'll sell everything off now, animal-wise, and that way it'll stop them producing anything more. And what I might do is go into the shop page as well and just sell off a few things that I know I'm definitely not going to need anymore. May as well get them out of the way and clear the yard a little bit. So out of the kind of things that I did have, garage. So that was there from the start, that was from the start. So I'm not selling them off because that's a bit unfair. The cultivator I've had from the start, as well as the ripper, the seeder, I did buy that and don't need that anymore, so that one can go. Spreader I had, the mowers I had. Yeah, I did buy that. I upgraded to that, so that can go. And I'm pretty sure I didn't have that at the start. Yeah, I remember buying that. The baler I've had, the trailer I bought. The chainsaw I've always had. Ah, my wood tools, they can go. And my lovely mixing wagon that I did at least get to use once. I had that from the start. I did buy that, and no, I won't need that anymore, so it can go. The bucket and this I had from the start. The my axe is worth £75. Okay. And egg pallet. Well, let's get rid of it anyway. And I think then everything else is all stuff that belongs to the actual farm. Now the chicken coops for £500. I'm going to leave them there. They're part of the furniture now. Oh, I did put in the bunker side though. It's worth £3,000. And yes, of course, the greenhouses. I didn't have to buy them. I'm sure I... Now let me think. I didn't actually... now this could be troublesome. It probably won't let me sell this bit of land because I now have greenhouses on them. So it's valued at 4,500 if I try to sell it. Yeah, it says I can't because I've got greenhouses on them. So I'll just add 4,500 in for that. And I need to harvest that and that. I'm pretty sure I started with that field, number 2, the grass field, and number 5. Yeah, that was my 3 fields. So these 2 forestry areas, number 3 are my extra fields. So I will be able to sell them off once I do the corn harvest. So I put 4,500 in, and that represents me selling off the greenhouses now. And right, run this round to the Sea Hotel again and sell some more milk. Okay, the last little bit of milk going now, and after this I can get rid of the tanker as well, actually. That's a very good point. £3,000 worth of milk there. Wow, the milk really does pay well on this map. Bunker side, oh, I did put it in. I said that was part of the farm, along with the chicken coops. So there we go, this one can go. £843 back. 495, I mean that's amazing. I will now jump into the truck, get rid of the little bit of stock of wheat that I have, and then we will be getting on to hiring our combine harvester and having one last go with the corn. So this should be the only thing that I have in here stock wise. Pretty sure I don't have anything else. Oh, I keep trying to refill in here, but I'm in the wrong place. The pipe's on the other side. I always forget about that. So, oh, it's not wheat, it's barley. Oh, I've still got some oats as well. Wow. Okay, they all need to go. So, yeah, barley and oats. So this is the last of our barley going first. The 1,500 a litre, was it? 1,500 per 1,000 litres. Another £5,000 in the bank, and we've just broken £500,000. You know, I don't think I've ever actually done really an interior view from the cab of this little truck, and it is really well modelled inside as well. I always thought it was a bit more slimline and basic than this, but no, it's like a nice little modern truck. So that's the, wow, £9,000 for those oats. I mean, that's a great price. Should really have been doing more of them. I haven't actually looked to see how much our corn is going to be worth. Hopefully it'll be quite a profitable day. But I think that is us finally done with the selling of everything. We still need this truck obviously to cart the corn. So next thing's next, I will meet you in the shop where will have picked out our new combine and corn header. Well folks, can you guess what we bought? We've got ourselves a shiny new case, and a little header that has a special trick. It does a little dance for us as well. And this is all the fingers layout. Yeah, that's quite cool. But this is our 4130 case on loan for the day. A little special treat just so we can get this corn harvest in. I think it's a 5.7 meter header I put on it. Oh, and of course need to unfold this combine. This one's somewhat bigger than what I'm used to. Right, forward home. Let us go. The first and last corn harvest on Kleines. Very nice looking inside as well. Very nice cab. Would certainly be a good place to spend a few hours working. Here we can see as well the head kind of floats on this. You can see it as it turns corners here, so it kind of spins backwards and forwards, or rotates side to side rather. So I think it's designed to do that, to help you go over uneven ground and make sure you get as much yield as you possibly can. 1,000 litres in the tank already. The final harvest. First time in this entire series we've had this truck completely filled with a load. 18,500 litres. Pulling into Agrilib now. They seem to be offering the best money right now. We'll see how much this brings us in. But yeah, this has been fun. It's amazing to see this truck actually get filled in such a small map. To be able to do something big enough to actually take a load this size somewhere. 35,600 pounds. As I say, probably only halfway done with the corn harvest. So I think that was something that was well worth doing. Well folks, this is us pretty much at the end now. You join us as I'm just finishing off the corn harvest. Had a bumper crop with it. It's been fun bringing it all in. And I'm not sure I'm going to squeeze the last tiny bit of it into this truck. I may have to leave a little bit for the next owner to have. But that's okay, I don't mind. The farm's been good to us here. Don't mind leaving something behind for the next guy. I've left one lone stalk up there beside the truck as well. I'm gonna have to try and get that in. Leave it nice and tidy if nothing else. But I'm sure you saw we had one full truck already delivered full of corn, and this one, if it's not completely full, is going to be exceedingly close to it. We'll just see if we can get this last couple of bits in. Don't want to hit the truck. There we go. Harvest is now harvested. Just a matter of emptying this out. Is it all going to fit? 96, 97, 90. Oh, look at that, 99%. This was made to fit. So with that, we can take one last look around this beautifully hired little combine and shut her off. That's it. Served us well for what we wanted it, but we've had our fun. It's time to go back to the shop with you again, I'm afraid. So I've already been through, sold off everything that I have, and sold off everything on the farm as well. So there's literally just this one last load of grain. It's going to go back round to Raglib. And then the final bits and pieces, I'll sell off the fields, see how much profit we actually made. But I mean, we're going to be well over £600,000-700,000 here, which is just way beyond what I ever imagined this would be. Yeah, especially whenever you factor in the loan debt at the start as well. This has been a highly successful series. And 25 episodes? I mean, yeah. I wouldn't have thought I would be this far ahead after 50 episodes, never mind 25. So one last time in the good old Aglib for a tip. Another load of corn. Well worth our while coming round. Once we get this one off, we'll take a little drive back to the farmyard and then we'll see where we are, what we've got left to sell off. But this one alone's brought us in another £33,000, 575,000. I mean, that's, to me, that's just amazing. So back home again, and off the road, and a little Ford tractor that's done us so well as well. Needed a bit of a wash again. Don't think I ever managed to keep it clean. But yeah, everyone's done themselves proud. So we've ended up with 575,000 in the bank account at the minute. So if we were to consider that these were the fields that we owned, I've already taken the money back for this. If I was to sell this one off and sell that one off, I'm ignoring these pigs down here because we've never touched them, we end up with £700,000. Okay, I mean that's, yeah, more than I ever thought we would have got. So everyone, that's the end for this one. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way through it. 25 episodes, they're all there to watch if you want to watch them again, but we are moving on and we are going to FS22. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the videos, leave a comment down below, let us know what you want to see in the future and we will endeavour to supply it. As ever, I am Waldo P. Barnstormer. This was Kleines. If you do like the videos, do those normal YouTube things, like, share, subscribe, and we will see you on FS22. Bye now.